Cathy Thomas, and I'm with Bill Bracken, the executive chef at the Island Hotel in Newport Beach. And Bill is famous for all of his wonderful dishes at the Palm Terrace restaurant. Things like macaroni and cheese with truffles.
Good stuff, huh?
Good stuff, Bill. But you're going to make something home style for us today.
Absolutely. Pan roasted chicken thighs.
Oh.
Something about chicken thighs, it's love. We're going to put them with the fresh ragu vegetables. Going to make a quick pan sauce, something that's easy to make at home with a little lemon and capers and a little bit of herbs.
Oh, it sounds delicious.
Thanks. First, we want to make sure our pan is good and hot.
You
This is
want
your stove, so you know better than I do.
Goosing up the heat.
Yeah. I like to finish my sauces with white pepper, but I like to put black pepper on my meat to give it a little bit more pungent, peppery flavor. So we're going to throw a little pepper on there. Let's season it up with a little bit of salt.
And you're using boneless, skinless chicken thighs today.
Yeah, I boned them out. We buy them bone and skin on, and then we bone them out and obviously save the bones for stock. We want to just lightly coat it.
Right.
Because there's no skin on it, I like to protect the outside of it a little bit. A little bit of oil in there.
And what kind of oil are you using?
That's just olive oil. It's kind of a blend. We don't use extra virgin for something like this.
And when you're adding it to the pan, I notice you add it the farthest part of the pan from you.
Absolutely, and I also always make sure I put it down away from me as I lay it in the pan. I learned the hard way in culinary school many years ago when one of my instructors made it very clear to me if I burnt him when I put my piece of meat in the pan because I was laying it in the pan the wrong way. So you always want to lay it away from you. We're going to brown it till it's a light golden brown.
Right. If these were bone-in thighs, would you brown them like this, and then what would you do?
If you have the bone in, you're probably going to have to go in the oven and finish cooking it. These are small enough that we ought to be able to cook them right on the stove all the way. We may have to cover the top of it just a little bit. I picked chicken thighs just because there's a lot more flavor in them than a chicken breast, so it's just a great piece of meat. These are nice golden brown, so we'll flip them over. We got this turned over, one side's brown. We can put it a little bit lower and let it keep cooking. We can switch over and then we can start on our vegetable ragu. I have all sorts of things here. Pea tendrils, as you taught me today, come from
sugar snap peas.
Got some green beans, some fresh corn, fava beans, tomatoes, and some fingerling potatoes. They're not really fingerling, we call them marble potatoes. It's a beautiful mixture that comes from a little organic farm up in Tehachapi.
And have these been blanched?
These I baked in the oven ahead of time, roasted them in the oven. Tossed them a little olive oil and herbs. I always use for my standard herb mixture is rosemary, thyme, and parsley. Toss them in that with some olive oil and throw them in the oven. They're so small they'll cook in about 10 or 15 minutes. So we're going to throw the sweet corn right in there. So we're throwing the fava beans in there. Really all we have to do is heat everything up real quickly because it's already been blanched off. I'm going to take a handful of these green beans. I'm going to cut them just a little bit smaller.
They're very narrow green beans. Are those haricot vert?
Say that again?
Those haricot vert?
Yes, it is. These are some baby heirlooms. You see some greens and yellows there,
pretty.
Which is great. And the pea tendrils, really, I like to put those in at the last minute, just enough to cook them down real quickly and wilt them. I think we're good and ready to go. Now we have to get that chicken out, and we have to make our sauce real quick. Got the chicken here. Those are cooked perfectly. They're nice golden brown. We're going to dump off a little bit of the extra grease from the pan here.
Okay.
So we're going to throw a little bit of shallots in there.
And you're scraping up the boned?
Yes, there's another one of those accents you got going there. I got some lemons with some little yellow things on there to keep the seeds out. Yeah. We'll throw a little bit of capers in there, which is just fantastic. Now, are you in a mood for low calories or high calories?
No, let's do the full Monty.
We'll put some chicken stock in there.
All right.
And I have some cream here because you can literally make a sauce right there with some chicken stock, finish with a little butter, but we'll add a little bit of, you said full Monty. Let's put a touch of cream in there.
All right. Cream and you didn't use much.
No, cream makes everything better.
Just a little.
What's that over there? Good, you didn't see that. I just added a touch more cream to that.
You're sneaky.
Put a little bit of seasoning in there. And what kind of pepper for the sauce?
White.
White. Got to have a little bit of herbs in there. And basil is my favorite. I don't know why, but just love basil. The most important thing, just a little bit of butter. Just a touch. So we'll just melt that butter in there a little bit. All right, you want to plate this thing up?
Let's do it.
So we got all these beautiful vegetables.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous.
A couple chicken thighs on either side. A little bit of sauce around. Bon appetit.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chef. Really appreciate it.
Pleasure's all mine.